Black Americans are the real American Indians. This is well known and hidden in clandestine communities. Look, if we come out and tell you, then we couldn't steal from you and occupy your land. The day you find out about land patents is the day you'll be free. That's the secret.
I am not a real, quote unquote, Black American. The real Black Americans are truly what was referred to as the American Indians. Everyone knows this. It's time they take their land back. They have land patents. Nobody is stopping them but them. We will continue to control them until they realize it. I was put into this position to trick them into thinking they have some type of leadership from their community. But truth is, they don't. We rob their security interest and their land and make attempts to try and sway their vote. It's a very unfortunate thing, this so-called two-party system. Truth is, we're all really in this together. It's the government versus the original inhabitants of the land. I mean, look at the murals in Mexico. That should tell you enough. Those are the same Black Americans you see today. The murals the Russian president showed, I bet those people look familiar. See, the thing is, everything is a hoax. America is like one big Truman Show. Everyone is watched, and the data is sold abroad. That's the scary truth.
The land that is owed to the Black Americans is held in public trust. Until they go and claim their land patents, they'll continue to pay taxes and get evicted and work for us. The fake ones that came down after the wars will continue to be able to claim their heritage.
We passed the bills. When I was in office, we incarcerated a lot of Black people after pumping drugs into their communities. See, what we do is induce bonds off the incarceration and sell the securities on the secondary market. They never balance the books, so we lock them up and keep the money. Well, we'll never handle the Mexican drug cartels because they work for us. See, we cut a deal with them to keep the drugs in the Black communities just so they can sell the drugs. We monitor and lock them up. This is why they call the drug game the trap. It's a trap for them to go to prison. We took their land, claimed it abandoned, and taxed them. But most importantly, we took their opportunity to compete. We tricked their leaders in the 60s to thinking desegregation was a good thing. It wasn't for them, but for us. We inherited much more. Political campaigns are all a hoax. It's called a two-party system. But our core values are aligned with keeping the people from inheriting what's really theirs. When they claim anything besides who they truly are, it keeps us in business, really big business.
Is this you discussing Indian blood? We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not?
That probably is me, absolutely. Because I'll tell you what, if you look at some of the reservations that you've approved, you, sir, in your great wisdom have approved, I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. They don't look like Indians to Indians, and they don't look like Indians to me. The Black people are the real Indians, not the Asian-looking casino-owning people. Let's be real, folks.
Black Americans are the true American Indians. It's amazing how people believe the fabricated stories. Look at the murals in Mexico or the historical accounts of the Virginia Indians. All of the state encyclopedias describe who they were. It's obvious. I'll leave you with this name, Walter Plecker. Walter Ashby Plecker was an extremely racist American physician and public health advocate who was the first registrar of Virginia's Bureau of Vital Statistics, serving from 1912 to 1946. Plecker is responsible for the reclassification of millions of American Indians into what are referred to as Black people today. The Indians were once named after their nation, tribe, or empire before terms like American Indian were even made.
And them little Asian-looking people are not them. That's not them.
For instance, the Powhatan Indians were an empire.
Press what? Now, to continue to break this down, I don't have a revelation, y'all. I've been doing a lot of studying. A lot of students are now taking part. Shout out to my man Sullivan Dre. Shout out to my man Todd. Shout out to Shiva. Shout out to my note takers out there. Really putting it down this week. But today's shout out has to go to my man Sullivan Dre. Because we've been over here looking at the extermination of the Negroes. My man said, with the plan, always calls in with some great information with the man facilities and the man machine, which broke down and processed organic biofuel. And I think we stumbled upon something great this morning. I'd like to thank those who contributed and checked in with me for class this morning. Who is this? Oh, this is Deborah Nichols, my favorite person out of Florida. Shout out to you for your contribution to this program. It is sponsored by Deborah. Shout out to Deborah. Created by Sullivan Dre, sponsored by Deborah. Shout out to you. Double X2, shout out to you. Very important information, and I don't want to stay long because I just don't. I didn't realize it was the weekend, and I like to chill out and study and enjoy California weather. So I don't like to really come on the weekend, and since I already scheduled the program and I received this morning, I thought, why not bring those of you who are out the loop into the loop? So there is something called the Atom Smasher, and we all need to take word for this. Sullivan Dre brought me to this. If you hadn't paid attention to my thumbnail, looks like a hot air balloon type of building. It caught my eye because the Atom Smasher is, coming to find out, ADAM, Atom, and the sci-fi perspective of Atom being smashed and Atom being smashed is kind of like the same. Is kind of biblical. So this here is a machine. I don't even know what it is. It just caught my eye. I said, oh, yes, Atom Smasher. And when I was Googling it or YouTubing it, the first person that came up was Atom Man, Atom Smasher. Okay. This is going to be interesting to bring to the class first thing in the morning, right? Right. So I hurried up and found a YouTube video and looked for the first one. And I said, this is the one I'm going to watch the class with so we can all learn what this device is together with this machine, since we're investigating the atom. So I had to find it and realize, okay, we got something here. Something that looks, it's kind of like an incinerator or some type of machine that is inside of Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, I believe. And they got various ones. But it caught my eye because it's kind of like the Volt. It's kind of like from underground building into the upper ground kind of thing. I think of a wobbly. Hence the W sitting there. Underground, like in Switzerland, like they do out there in Switzerland. They live underground, and all of the farmhouses and silos are actually military installations. We're going to get to that later. I'll prove that later, but it's kind of like that. I'm not looking at this like they built this above ground and no. I just think they built it inside of like farming areas and hid these things and you would think it was a water tank or something of that nature. But we'll talk about it. Let's get to the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you have a freedom of thought this morning, and let's see what information we get. I was getting up this morning to talk about the San Francisco earthquakes and the destruction and all of these people who looked weird coming in. But I thought, wow, it was the perfect time to explore this thing we got here in front of us. So let's take a look at the Atom Smasher and see what it is.
This pear-shaped tower once stood straight up and out of the Westinghouse Research Laboratory. This tower, which now lays on its side, is named the Atom Smasher. It's 65 feet tall, 30 foot in diameter, and has a spectacular history. This
Wow.
5 million volt Van de Graaff generator was designed.
Oh, 5 million volt Van de Graaff generator.
Van de Graaff generator was designed by physicists and was built in 1937. It was the largest Van de Graaff generator or particle accelerator of its time, and it was.
Now, why did y'all think CERN just began? They doing this, man. So what y'all doing is looking at a destroyed world of what they did. This is what you're looking at, some Fallout shit. You looking at an old relic of an old generator. You see that? This isn't just some old thing sitting right here. This is the fucking first particle accelerator, they're saying.
Key to nuclear power research. It was discontinued in 1958, and the surrounding building was demolished in 2015.
Wow. I wonder what it looked like before.
Many have taken pictures of the outside.
Okay.
But have you ever wondered what's inside? Well, stay tuned. Let's check it out.
So you can see this ladder. When this was standing straight up, this ladder would rotate and it had wheels. Here, I'll zoom in.
Uh-oh.
It had wheels
Okay.
that would touch the sides.
Uh-huh.
And this ladder could be rotated around the outside of the bulb. That's just insane. It's so cool they left it. And there he goes. The thing is so huge.
Almost like a fucking satellite.
Hey, you can get inside of it. Yes! Going in! Can you just get in it, walk around? Yep. Okay, get in, I'm coming.
Oh, shit.
So we're inside. What, is there a big ball?
It's like slick. I think we might have to go through the It's like a ball, like a cat.
He said, is that a vote? I love video game players. I'm going to tell y'all this shit right now. This is dope. Kind of look like a bell or whatever. Okay. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's get to it.
Echoes. This is a good time to remind you to like and subscribe. Shine it in that in the big bulb. So there's this huge bulb in the center. Pieces and parts are laying all over. Look at this place.
Okay, that's the inside. Let's get to another video. So this is real. This is real. Let's get to it. Okay.
capable.
The bomb affects everything.
It was the opening.
Now, thanks to state-of-the-art restoration of original film masters, we can see the incredible power of this device in a new way. A technology that has changed human existence forever.
The bomb has receded in the public's imagination.
These cameras were started in motion by... We can imagine. Where did it come from? How?
So the bomb came from...
The fundamentals for harnessing nuclear energy began in several places over a relatively short period of time. I'm currently at one of those pioneering research facilities.
So it's created? Okay.
In the early 1930s, as the facility was being constructed, numerous men and women of all walks of life...
Not us. You talking about Germans, Lithuanians, and all of y'all. Let's continue on. This is Hitler's time. Come on.
From painters to riveters to glass workers.
To all the workers. The workforce. The wobblies. The vagrants. Underground. Remember that.
To technicians, to professors.
That's right.
Were being hired to work here.
And be soldiers at the same time.
To live close to their work, houses were being built, and an entire community sprang up overnight.
I told you. Overnight.
Standing in what used to be one of the facility parking lots, it's an eerie sight here.
I bet it is.
An apocalyptic sight.
I bet it is. You know what apocalyptic mean? End of world type shit? Let's continue on. Y'all woke up this morning to a class.
A parking area once full of cars is now overgrown, abandoned, unused.
Mm-hmm.
The site is in total ruins. It's dark. It's desolate here. It's as if a bomb itself has gone off.
Now, do you hear it? Okay, then, family. You got to focus.
On this very site. In the distance, we see the atom smasher itself against a bright atomic bomb sky. It's actually scary.
Oh my goodness. You like what? Well, it turns out your boy Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie, we was right about bombs going off. We have not only found the hidden speech patterns of these scientists, these inbred scientists, but we have confirmation that they know an atomic war happened without saying it. Look at these all over the country, ain't they?
I will record the actual runs of the atom smasher as I walk down the street from various angles. Former buildings in total ruins. Everything that once stood on this site is now gone. Here we see the fallen outer shell of the apparatus that was used for the Van de Graaff generator. Electrical charges in the neighborhood of 5 million volts were built up and stored within this containment outer shell. As a historical side note, the world-famous Westinghouse logo was designed in 1960 by Paul Rand.
So that came later. It was called something else.
As seen here, the property is fenced in with a barbed wire topping. I have now arrived at the main gate to the former facility. I stopped in at the local tavern at the end of the street where I found some interesting photos hanging on the walls, framed photos. I was permitted to take photos of these framed photos in their black and white state.
Yo, listen. When they say they discovered the light bulb, what the fuck do you think they was talking about? Press one. If this ain't the same time frame we in, when they just say they now have power, what was they really saying?
More ruins of former buildings, loading docks,
What is this, y'all? Sorry about that. What is this?
Look at the
you guys?
size of the house in relation to the structure.
Right. What y'all think this is?
A view of the lower section of the outer shell as seen from the second story of the building supporting the shell itself. Now here's that same lower section after the structure was collapsed. During demolition of the laboratory building itself, brickwork from the laboratory building was bulldozed in front of the structure to keep the structure from moving. Inside the outer shell is even more eerie than being on the outside.
What the fuck? Hey, these things we used to build in science class as well. Remember those? I mean, when you talking, this almost looked like some spacecraft type of shit. You know? Like, what the fuck is them? I know, said probably like, what the fuck is this, buddy? What is this? I wonder if these were like
An abandoned property
hot air balloon type.
in total ruins, a gigantic steel structure in the residential area
Boom.
behind.
Look at that. I didn't even see my chat. Like a furnace or a bomb, like a Zeppelin. Keep your mind going. I don't have to talk about a hydrogen collider in Switzerland. You're looking at the hydrogen collider right here, bruh. You tripping, whoever you are, Gregory. We ain't gonna talk about the hydrogen collider. When you gonna talk about it, Gregory? I'm not here at the leisure time of somebody that don't even belong in my classroom. What the fuck is a Gregory? If you don't get your ass on to the bungalow, you don't even belong here, bro. This is for my class. Shout out to my my Cash App. Brian King. My man, I ain't saw you in a minute, champion. I seen you in the chat room. Shout out to my man Brian King with that $20 contribution and Dad with that $10. Man, I'm get to work. It's what it's like to work and wake up, Gregory. Now you go do your job and talk about Switzerland. This is some deep shit. So what is it? I just came on the air just to see what the class. What is this? Man, this could have been a whole damn fusion power plant. And you know what goes on at the fusion power plants. We was talking about Chernobyl. Look, let's get on this right here. Look. I told y'all it's not. They was talking about space like they finna go. Look, y'all. This damn thing was humongous. Look at this. They be showing y'all old footage like black and white, like back in the day. No, they got color footage. It just depend on what your perception is. Like what time frame do you, or universe or dimension do you think this is going down? Because we ain't never seen no shit like this. What the fuck is this? Okay. I want to find out information on it. When was it built? Who built it? Why was it built? Why is it at such a high honor in America? All these different holocaustic. Fuck holographic. Holocaustic. Let's see.
Was designed to operate at 125 pounds of air pressure.
Look. Bombarded targets. Oh my goodness. That's all I'll be looking for. Where they at? Corona rings. Look at the bottom. Bombarded targets. That's all. Bombarded target is all I see on this goddamn whole piece of paper. Nigga, the one thing I was looking for, where we at? Oh, there he is. Bombarded target. Press one. There it is. And you walking right into it, huh, y'all? They forced them just like Man on the High Castle. Didn't they? The man machine, powered by man, the light bulb, walk into the light, zip, like a motherfucking gnat or a fly on a wall. Look. And it, more blacks, more power. The light bulb go off, you can run a whole city off of what? Coal. Fusion power. The black body. Damn, said. Damn, said. Said. Damn, said. This the same machine, said. Said. This is this. Good job, buddy. You and Sullivan Dre, good job last week and this week. Press 1. It's the same machine. In fact, I should bring it up on the screen so you can see it's the same machine, champion. I just looked at it right now like, wait, that's the same one said was talking about. It just looked like a bell kind of thing. I mean, it looked like a, where is this damn thing at? This is incredible. Here, I'll find it. I get another picture of it. This will be the incinerator right here. In my eyes, this will be the place where they, like, look at this one. I'm bringing this one on the screen. This is just one of them we had. And they incinerate. It's like a furnace. It's all this other stuff. You feel me? It's this one isn't, but you can tell it's damn near the same damn thing. Okay? But I'm going to find the man machine so the people can see, like, damn, that's the whole thing. Oh, I just brought it up on the screen. Yeah, there we go. It's the whole thing. And if you're processing biofuels, see, I don't finna convict you on a genocide. See? I'm finna convict you on a genocide. They bring the criminals in, just like the man on the high castle, and push them into the light. And it zaps, you can get rid of everybody. Everybody will be bones, just like on the man on the high castle. It wasn't nothing left but bones. Everything else was flushed. You see the whole matrix construct right here. Here it is. This is where Neo and them was. They was in the charging belts, the porcelain support, the laboratory, Corona being born to die for a power, for fusion power, or a battery to support. I don't found the key. And look at this, bro. Unlocking the minds of my students every day. This is what happened when you stop, when you just focus and you allow the students to take part. Great things happen. Great things happen. So this will be where they will go. Where y'all see Mr. Smith, not on the Matrix, but on the Man in the High Castle. When y'all see him go and put them glasses on, that he was in one of these. And then you take their names and take their bones and put them to the side, and their bones will create more power and more fossil fuel and diamonds. So it is an incinerator, electrocution, fusion power. It's like, and it's all powered by coal. See, we got to remember we're on a ship going backwards, discovering history through a specific time, perception of time. So I'm glad that my students hung in there with me and able to understand exactly what I'm seeing here. But down here at the bottom will be the release chambers and stuff where the plasma and all that stuff will then go. And we all know plasma fuels the television, LCD screens, diamonds that goes into synthetics, and more bodies being examined and exhumed and destroyed for the power of, oh my goodness. You can't handle the truth. You can't even handle the truth. No, not microwave, complete zap, electricity at high voltage. 500, listen, Journey of Sins. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay? 5 million volts. Okay? Not microwave, not furnace. Worse. Fusion. Listen, you either gonna be in the class or you're not. Press 1. I don't know if you're on a Patreon. I don't know, but you're not leading this classroom, ma'am. Press 1. I don't know if you're on a Patreon. If you're a student of mine, and that's $1 a day. I don't know if you support this type of history or nothing, but this ain't like this is worse. This is like an alien zapping you with a zap gun. 5 million volts. You see that over there? It say voltage control. Right above analyzing magnet. Okay? Which is above the bombarded target. Which is on the right hand side of the charging belt in the corona rings. Right and right by the pressure vessel. Let's go, man. Man, I don't maybe think of a teleportation department. Yeah, well, there you have it. Jalen Smith, sci-fi. You can go back in time, teleport, and all this. That's probably what they told our people at the World Fair. Oh, yeah, this is the city of the future. All you got to do is go back in time. Look. Wow. Wham. Next. Wham. Next. Wham. Look at the light bulb. Everybody outside. Wow, the light bulb. Power. Your ass right there through it. They celebrating outside. Your ass is about to get zapped. Because I must ask, where are all the black people when all this explosion shit went down in San Francisco and all of these different things y'all tried to say was fires and all of this? This was a big boom, and you not finna fool Atom Man Part 2, nigga. Press 1. You know, smashed us like Hulk smash, bro. That's why I'm mentally destroying y'all shit. Press 1, this will be the fallout. So they actually, in them shows like the Fallout show, they're actually showing that, oh, the above world or the world was destroyed. It's because they did the shit. That's why they was finding out they the ones who did all of the booms and killed all the black people. Where are all the black people? That's all we got to ask. Where is our trust law? Where we need to be in trust law. We need to be in land patents. We need to be getting our shit back because we remember. And not only that, we need to be suing these people for what they've done in the aftermath. Press 1. You got these bald-headed ass, weave-wearing ass mayors around America. Press 1, spending millions and millions of dollars on detail, and I need to know what happened to my people. Press 1. See? You would think a bomb. Now you can see how it was done. Look. Tried to say these was fires. No. These wasn't fires. This was destruction. This was y'all destroying, doing bad things, and trying to clean up like you was the ones who didn't just do it. You ever been in a robbery and a nigga get the police right there behind? Look at y'all dumbasses. Look. And they tried to, no, we was helping right here. Yeah, we caught we was, and the bad guy left. He just ran that way. Press 1, what was he wearing? Press 1, a black mask. But I knew he was a Negro because he was wearing, I could see his eyes like the little skin. See, you feel me? He had braids too. They was coming out the back. Blaming on somebody else. Press 1. I don't believe y'all know. I think God wants us to know exactly what happened. I don't even know why I do this. I should be talking about P. Diddy and him kicking ass all through hotels. But no, Kev Gills told y'all that a long time ago. I'm way over here. Press 1, lost in time, thinking about our forefathers and how they owe us millions and billions of dollars. You feel me? They over here holding World Fair. They don't put this shit up. Talking about, yeah, we had balloons. Nah, these niggas was dropping bombs. We don't find. Yeah, y'all some low down dirty dogs. Look at this. Look at this family. They want me to believe that they riding carriages like it wasn't cars around here. Guilty. This is what happened when you destroy nigga shit. You feel me? Look. And you know what's even worse? You know why these footages look so funny? You know why? Then why they look like World War II footage of Berlin and shit? Because all of these people is here, and these propagandists at the time, what you call the Jews who run Hollywood and Fox News and all these, they was using green screen tactics to make it look like they was already here. That's why this footage looks stupid. And y'all be thinking y'all somewhere in the future like these tactics wasn't being done in the early 1900s. And you lost already. You already defeated. Just step to the side, plasma. Press 1. Use already carbon. Get ready to be used in the furnace. Because you're going. Press 1. Because you going. They got all jurisdiction over the products that they make out of you, nigga. They done created a whole world out of us. Oils out of niggas. Negroes. The Holocaust was done to us. See, I say that with conviction. Us. You feel me? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to talk about what's real and what's not. And all these people, other people talking about how they don't even know how they got here, and they was Cabbage Patch Kids from Europe, and they just kind of came from up under the ground and was homegrown in a way and became Native Americans and got federalized and got all our money legally, like on some legal type shit. That's one. The world's first illegal immigration came when foreigners, all of y'all came over here after they destroyed the sovereigns, the Freeman banks, because they didn't want to pay back the loans that they owed us. We built up Europe. We built up Morocco. We built up North Africa. We built up all of that and gave them sovereignty and made them sister cities to our nation, adopted. But no, how did they repay us? Press 1, working underground on weapons and coming up and doing bad things. So God is angry with them. Everybody don't know Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus don't. What is it say in the Bible? Everybody who said Jesus, I don't even know who the fuck you is, nigga. Press 1. This is what you did. You can't just go to heaven and think you finna leave what you did on earth. You're not going to Mars. You're not finna go on a Tesla air flight. No goddamn where. You ain't going nowhere. Right? You stuck with me, nigga. And the X-Man, nigga. That's what you stuck with. Y'all, I don't care about academics smacking shit. Puffy is going down. We did this already. Now, back to the facts. Press 1. Back to the facts. Y'all got to understand, this is deeper than rap. See, look. That's why Adam Man got electricity. Look, now I understand. Because we was atom smashed. We was electrocuted at one time. They probably was putting these up all over America and zapped our black asses while they was underground playing around. Press 1. Talking about some goddamn Anunnaki. Goddamn a Nephilim. Goddamn a Anunnaki right now, bro. We on the verge of solving one of nature's worst catastrophes. Look at this. One of the worst genocides that never wanted to be discovered by me, the Black Holocaust, and my trusted students here at the X-Men Academy. Press 1. Now I know my enemies want to say, shut up and play the video. No. I don't got to, because I got the info. See, in the microphone. I can take my time, walk it back and forth across the stage like I'm doing right now. Like 19 keys and it's hot at them do like you used to. Like Brother Polite, remember the one that's in prison? Shut up. Press 1. All your leaders in prison for doing bad things, bro. Press 1. Not Kev. Kev's last man remaining. Everybody going to prison seems like. Everybody worried. Biting their nails and shit. Press 1 sitting at the edge of their couches about to be indicted on one mic. They thought we, nigga, look, I got the lightning bolt right now. I'm Thor and Thanos right here, nigga. Look. Press 1. Zeus power right here, bro. This is how you burn them and leave no evidence. And you wonder how they ended up with all them blacks. Bones. All over here, all the catacombs, all through Europe. They was just hiding here, no damn Indian mounds. Them is niggas, piles and niggas. You dig them up, they're gonna be a bunch of regular niggas with no clothes on because you took them. And start walking around like you was us and shit with our clothes on in the early 1900s. Anybody had no goddamn motherfucking cars like this. No black people, no courageous. I mean, we had electric vehicles and press what? And we already had combustion. We already had stone buildings. We had to ride around. You didn't have a shitter on that thing or what? We would have been there. We had things. What the fuck is this? That's that Amish lifestyle. Press 1. That's how they was doing back home on the roads. That's why they look like they ain't got no roads. One thing a lot of these people are doing is clean. You see them? They just walking around like they was already here with the nigga bones that got. Look at the clothes. They don't even know what they're doing. They just came from Russia with no clothes. How they get this? Well, when your building fell, they cleaned up everything. Ain't no way you gonna be walking around like this. We will be having New Balance shoes on, training shoes. We will not be walking around in this just destroyed place. Now, make it make sense, family. Come on. They got cars right there. Look, we didn't cook like this next to the burnt up, destroyed building. Look, they in nice clothes. Okay, you told on yourself. Look at this. So y'all was all wearing this when y'all destroyed the building? Get the fuck out of here. Moving like Charlie. Look at this. Look at the movie set. Look at the movie set. Y'all see it? Press 1. Got you. Look at the movie. Everybody's an actor. Oh my God. Hey Todd, bro, can I come over and eat some soul food with you and your family? Because we need to talk about this.
Not like this. Not like this.
This is a fucking movie, bro. They was doing this shit. A green screen. Now, there you go, Journey of Sins. You see that shit? They using our buildings, but like it's them. Now, you go back to Russia and Germany at the time, you would see them looking all like in destroyed areas. It's like, what the fuck? Yes. You got to look at cinema. I see why I took cinema at Taft High School. I see why God was like, even though I didn't graduate shit, Kev need to know cinema. He need to know cinema. He need to know the word. He need to know Alex Jones, David Icke, all of them, all these little teachers. He need to know the Bible, or he need to have Muslim friends. He need this one. That my life is weird, but look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful this shit comes out, you know? It's a fucking production, you guys. Look at this. They're recording the scavenging. Well, oh my goodness. We got to look at history in a whole nother light. We got to look at, speaking of light, look, a light bulb. First one, we done busted y'all ass. And we got our white friends with us. And they already know, look, oh, that's fucked up. This is how we did it. Yep. Mm-hmm. So remember Morpheus said to use you as a battery? Yes, to the light bulb. Use you as a battery. Remember? And then Morpheus, where did Neo wake up? He woke up in a goddamn charging porcelain support down the Corona Rings, nigga, by the vacuum pump laboratory, and woke up and seen it was thousands of light bulb facilities all over the place where they was building and homegrown niggas to do what? To be a power source. Damn. And that's why Neo needed to be a black man like Will Smith instead of Keanu Reeves, but it's all good because we still got the message. We still got it. Morpheus was supposed to wake him up that he was being used, and you got to believe him. So that makes me Morpheus. You got to believe me. Press 1. You just got to go step out on faith. You got to believe me. And you ain't even got to tell you got to believe me. You take the blue pill. Remember? Oh, my God. And wake up, change the channel, and believe whatever the hell you want to. You can believe Elmo's world if you want to. Or you can take the red pill and come with Kev Bro, and I'll show you. Press 1. Damn. Damn, this is deep.
That spherical electrode in the center of the dome. That electrode is charged to the high potential by means of rotating belts, traveling belts, driven from motors at the bottom of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
These belts are insulating material.
They're bringing in the material.
A lot of rubber.
A lot of rubber. Go ahead.
Choice.
Oh my goodness.
Charges, electron charges are sprayed on the belt. Much in the
Electron charges are sprayed on the belt, just like at a facility. Go ahead.
You charge up a comb by running it through.
I don't believe this, what I'm hearing.
The belt will transport these charges up to the interior of the sphere, all the time working against the electric field due to whatever potential happened to be on the sphere. That's the way the energy is put in.
So the atom is put on. Oh my goodness.
Moving these charges through this field. Once inside the upper sphere, they're in what is known as a Faraday cage. There is no field inside of this. They can be picked off the belt by a series of pointed electrodes and used to charge the upper sphere.
Oh my
The
goodness.
sphere is supported on 4 columns of porcelain. There are aluminum rings in between successive sections of the porcelain insulators, and a series of rings outside of the hole to distribute the potential uniformly from the top where the high voltage is down to the bottom of the tank, which is 0 potential. Now down the center of the column is a very large vacuum tube. At that time, by far the largest accelerating tube that had ever been attempted. It was itself 37 feet in length and 12 inches in diameter. The tube is evacuated. An ion source at the top of the sphere generates positive ions, either hydrogen or deuterium or helium, and those positive ions, once introduced into the column, are accelerated by
Okay, I see you in the chat room. You said that looks like a Nazi zombie teleporter, and I think you're talking about from Call of Duty series. Now, you're probably right. I remember I used to play Call of Duty Zombies, and geez, man, I went on Google Images, and it's just like the what they call that, the Glock, the Die Glock, which we brought up with the upside down bell. These are all the same things. These are all the same things.
Across the metal rings which intersperse in the column, and driven down to the exterior of the tank, the bottom end, where there's a magnetic analyzer. This is used to separate out the several different particles which may be in there at the same time. It's very difficult to have a pure deuterium source without having some hydrogen in it. But those can be magnetically separated out so that one knows exactly what the particles one is working with. They proceed then to beam exit ports down in the first floor of the building.
Their whole science is based off the black body.
Or if there's special shielding precautions to be taken, they can be extended to that pit, sunk into the ground, where it's easy to with. They proceed then to beam exit ports down in the first floor of the building, where the experiments are done. Or if there's special shielding precautions to be taken, they can be extended to that pit, sunk into the ground, where it's easy to provide shield.
What the hell?
There's a view looking up the interior of this machine.
It just break the bottom. Oh my goodness.
You can see a light at the top of the tank there. The top is open at this time of the construction because a lot of this material has been
my goodness.
lowered in through the top of the tank before it was closed. Of course, when insulators are in place.
That's why the signal mouths and stuff look like that. Because it was all representation of the inside of the brake, like this whole machinery. It was like, damn, just them breaking it down. They put all that in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shit. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the burp, but damn, I had some soda pop. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. So what is this? We got to find everything that even resembles this. You know? This may be like everything. Everything I've been looking for when it comes to like, who did this to us and how did we end up in this situation? I'm going to open up the phone lines very soon here. So every individual, before I get off the air, shout out to you people who support this broadcast. I'll be doing a shout out at the end here. But I just wanted to bring this to the people's attention as far as more information. What we've been talking about falls in the same timeline of events. Which, wow, what's this? Okay. This goes, oh, these are the bombs. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Drop by the Y'all need to support my broadcast. Let me do my shout outs right now. I don't solve the mystery of life. Thank you, Parnetta, with that $1 contribution. Taj, shout out to you for huge furnace. Nah. The bomb. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Running away with me. It's over. See? People got to do their research. Start helping me put together. These is weapons. What the fuck? And then they dropped him. Oh my goodness. Like them little toys, them little metallic toys we used to have. We used to throw on the ground back in the day, fellas. Damn. Damn. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Shout out to Bocat and shout out for that $100 contribution for Royal Purple. God bless you. You know, this isn't easy. You know, I'm gonna have a daily goal. Fuck that. We doing too much. My team put together too much work. Monday, we got a hell of a class. We're right. We're right. We're right. I'm in shock because we know we're right. But damn, we went from like a possibility to like, nigga, whatever spades play, however you play. I don't know how to play. I play poker. I'm all in, nigga. Press 1. Hashtag I'm all in. I'm all in, bro. I'm undefeated. I ain't lost yet. You feel me say it? I ain't lost yet. Let me turn this phone line on. I ain't lost yet. Fuck it, I'm all in, champion. Fuck it. I gotta be all in because, why not? Everybody see this is a good hand. This is probably the best hand that ever was. Why not? I'm all in. Somebody would have to prove us wrong. We're going all in. I knew it had to be something. The Zeppelin, all that. You can't make this up. Damn, y'all. Damn. I'm like speechless. I'm speechless. Okay. I'm going to do more research, put together, come back on StreamYard and bring people on the panel. How's that? Make sure y'all support this broadcast. I'm going to just bring people on the panel. Forget the phone calls. We're going full-fledged. Cavro University, monetized. We putting it all on the line. We have a great point of view, a great classroom, an excellent perspective, a great spectrum. What the hell? I can't make this up. I'm really like, so they were dropping these. And then this was a building. These are like electric bombs or some shit. Hydrogen, electric. Like, what the fuck? Black Tom bombing 1916. Is it making sense? Oh. Shit. They go my hair. Here they come. Okay, you guys. Okay, guys. Breathe. Okay, we may make landfall with this one. We may make landfall. Jeez. We may make landfall with this one. We made landfall for sure. It's just, I'm like, wow. I want to stay here. I want to stay right here in the mystery of it all. Like, yeah. Okay, let's go to the Black Tom.
In many ways, the summer of 1916 was a summer of innocence for America. While the Great War was raging in Europe, that was of little concern to people in the United States because President Woodrow Wilson had so far managed to keep his promise to keep America out of the war. On the same day, July 1st of 1916, that Britons were reeling at the loss of 57,000 casualties.
Wow.
On the first day of the Battle of the Somme, Americans were obsessed with the death of one man in New Jersey who was attacked by a shark. By the end of the rash of shark attacks, 4 people in America would be killed. By the end of the Battle of the Somme, there would be more than 1 million casualties.
Ah.
But July wasn't over yet.
See?
And sharks were not the only threat in the state of New Jersey. In July of 1916, the Great War came to the shores of America in a little-remembered event. That is history that deserves to be remembered. In the 19th century, fishermen in New York Harbor noticed a navigational hazard that sat some 1,200 feet off the shore of Jersey City, New Jersey. They called the underwater hazard Black Tom, as the black rock, only visible during low tide, vaguely resembled the archback of a tomcat. The rock was not far from a small island.
That's why the Wobblies used the tomcat. Oh my goodness. Wow. Here we go.
The harbor called Bedloe Island, which housed a granite star-shaped army fortification named Fort Wood that was originally intended to defend New York Harbor, had been completed in 1811 and can still be seen there today. From the 1860s, the area around Black Tom Rock was used by the Central Railroad Company as a summer garbage dump, as summer dumping in New Jersey smelled so bad that Jersey City officials had objected. By 1880, Black Tom Rock had become an artificial island of New York garbage, described as being 20 acres. A scheme in the 1880s built a causeway and a rail line to the island, connecting Black Tom Island to the mainland, and docks and warehousing were built along the shorefront where the railroad could bring freight such as grain, cotton, and tobacco to the piers for loading on ships. The entire area was annexed by Jersey City around the turn of the century. In 1916, with the war raging in Europe,
they was using the fuel. They used the garbage just like Asians use garbage for fuel and power. That's what was going on. That's all that is. Go ahead.
Much of that freight was munitions. Because America was officially neutral, American arms dealers could sell to either side.
Look.
But in practice, the British blockade of Germany meant that those sales could not go to the Central Powers. Although America was neutral, the
They be talking about America like it really existed and made it and all this other shit.
munitions on Black Tom Island were helping the Allies. The war and German U-boats had slowed transatlantic shipping, and so the Black Tom Pier was extra crowded with munitions on July 29, 1916. There were reportedly nearly 100 railway cars loaded with explosives waiting to be unloaded. Munitions of all types were stored in warehouses or half-loaded onto barges or freighters. Against federal safety regulations and by some accounts to avoid a $25 docking fee.
You see this man with a Russian helmet right here? All this American shit going on. And he got a Russian Tsar helmet. Why? Why? Because they're all.
The barge Johnson 17 was moored to the Black Tom Pier. On board were nearly 100,000 pounds of high explosives and detonator fuses that were intended for delivery to Russia. There is no full accounting, but there were somewhere between 2 and 4 million pounds of explosives on Black Tom. One author suggested that it was likely the
Does
largest.
this remind you of the Gillespie, T.S. Gillespie plant? Of course it does.
Arsenal of explosives anywhere in the world outside the war zone. There were reportedly so many mosquitoes the night of July 29th that the guards broke the rules and lit some smoke pots trying to keep the mosquitoes at bay.
Right.
The guards probably didn't.
This is why I had to stop listening to their history. I can't do it no more. Because everything that consists of any is probably this, or probably the horse kicked over of lighter, and it was lighter fluid around, and the whole city burned up. I don't know. But there was so many mosquitoes. Stupid light attracts mosquitoes, flies, all that shit. See, when you lie, you gotta keep lying. See, anybody know, once you light up a goddamn, and everybody know this. This ain't new. Adam with Eve knew this. Fool.
Guard much beyond the light of those smoke pots. The guards first noticed the fires around 12:45 a.m. on July 30th. The accident investigation concluded that the best information was that the fire started in some of the freight cars at the end of the pier and apparently spread to the moored Johnson 17. The guards, realizing that Black Tom was a bad place for a fire, fled, but one triggered the fire alarm, alerting the Jersey City Fire Department, which dispatched several fire engines.
Now look at the size of these little ass motherfuckers here. And you don't know what I'm saying. Nigga, this is a clown show. Look at the size of this. This person sitting on the front ain't even real. Now listen to me. This person sitting on the front ain't even real. Look at the size of these motherfuckers here. The person sitting on these ain't even real. This is all automatic type shit. They ain't even. Oh my goodness. It's an auction. Look, this is an auction. AUCTIO. If you don't stop lying.
Port, they said that they had trouble reaching the blaze aboard the barge. The railroad yard manager managed to move some strings of cars away from the blaze. The first and largest of the explosions was aboard the barge at 2:08 a.m. The explosion was huge. Modern estimates suggest the shockwave would have registered 5.5 on the Richter scale.
Oh. Now that's insane. That's insane. The explosion was so big because of those little artillery rounds. It was a 5.5 on a Richter. Ah.
People were shaken out of their beds 90 miles away in Philadelphia. Windows shattered across Jersey City, Brooklyn, and Manhattan. So many so that newspapers feared there wasn't enough plate glass in the state to replace them all. A second large explosion, burning freight cars full of high explosives, occurred about a half hour later. Explosions continued throughout the night. Witnesses in Jersey City reported munitions flying into the air and exploding, throwing shrapnel. For a moment, the Jersey Shore looked like the battlefield of the Somme. Some of the shrapnel was lodged in the building.
Jersey Shore looked like what? The battlefield of the Somme. That was the Great War back in Europe. See, but if you go to the Great War in Europe, you'll miss the Great War here. It will never make sense. It will never, man. You'll be like, damn, a Great War? Yeah, it looked just like that. Just like America looked like Berlin when your nation was destroyed, African American. Okay, that's why. They've been using our grief as their history and their story in Europe. Like Genghis Khan murdered all these people and created a tower of skulls all the way. And we can clearly see the Roman Catholic Church and the catacombs and the federal government got all the skulls and bones that you ever saw Genghis Khan have. So stop it.
Housing the newspaper The Jersey Journal, more than a mile from the explosion. A 10-month-old baby in Jersey City was thrown from its crib and killed, as was the railroad police chief, Cornelius Layden, who had come to investigate the fire, was presumably thrown into the river by the shockwave and drowned. Windows were broken over 25 miles away. Millions of people were roused from their beds, including Mrs. Anna Rushnock, a resident of nearby Bayonne, New Jersey. The immigration station at nearby Ellis Island was showered with debris and shrapnel. The new immigrants had to be evacuated to lower Manhattan through a rain of hot ash. Less than a mile away, Bedloe Island was showered with shrapnel and debris. The island was much changed from the time when the Black Tom Causeway had been added in 1880. Between 1884 and 1886, an 89-foot tall pedestal had been erected on top of the 11-point star-shaped granite walls of the old Fort Wood. On top of that pedestal had been placed a 450,000-pound statue, a gift to the
Lucifer, nigga. Lucifer.
United States from France called Liberty Enlightening the World.
Lucifer. And placed Lucifer.
Although the island...
That's how important this is. They dropped the bomb, and out of the bomb, Lucifer rose from hell and all of his demons. The Wobblies. Remember? Remember the Wobblies? Wow. Then that's why they rose from out the ground at Gillespie, at Centralia. George Washington Gillespie Centralia. You know, the Vagrants, the Vanguard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So this is their Big Bang and liberty was given. They don't believe in Christ. They believe in who gave them do what thou wilt. Lucifer, the Statue of Liberty. That's not our statue. Well, we don't worship Lucifer statue, and we never approved of this. Press one. Ellis Island, then all immigrants came through where? The Statue of Liberty. What happened? Furnace? They said it smelled like what? Human flesh. So now do you begin to understand the Black Holocaust a little better? Because Monday, we're staying in this realm. We're not, science is great because this is the science of the destruction of Adam and the second Adam, which comes after the destruction. You see, the Armageddon already happened, nigga. Press one. See, we was already in hell already. Our dumb asses didn't know it. And everybody that was kissing ass to go to heaven, they ain't going. I, Kevin Gillespie, put my soul on it. Press one. I put my soul on it. You're not going. There's only one place you're going, and that's the other way out this subway of this motherfucking program y'all got. You ain't going. You're not going to heaven. You're not messing with God, nor his nothing. Nothing, nor his nothing. We don't found it. This is the Holocaust. This is the Great Burning. This is the Terminator. This is all of that stuff. We ain't even supposed to be here. We ain't even supposed to be thinking about this. We supposed to be thinking we slaves. I refuse to believe these things. I don't believe in Turtle Island and your ass was this and we was and we was put in the furnace, genocide, Holocaust, prove it. You feel me? So we got to prove these things. How were they put on trains? How were we put in trains? How did it happen?
Was still called Bedloe Island. The name was not officially changed to Liberty Island until 1956. The statue was known throughout the world as the Statue of Liberty.
Look, and you go here, you ain't coming back. You go here, you ain't coming back. You see that light bulb? When that light bulb light up, you know what's going down. You know what's in there. The great furnace. You know what's in there. You know what's in there. That's the concentration camp right there. That's the concentration camp. Shut up, punk. You in the back. Shut up. That's the concentration camp. Press 1 if you agree. Press 1. See? It looked like a damn concentration camp. It looked beautiful for everybody out there, but this was the last stop for black people, and this was the first portal for you to come right through, because they had a fusion electromagnetic boom right there, so black people never came back. Once they traveled on them trains, nigga, and got they, you never made it home. You didn't ever go to North Africa. You never made it. They killed your men right here. This is the portal zone, in and out, necromancy, right here. That's why Statue of Liberty, Statue of Satan got to fall. If you look at the Statue of Satan, his legs are chained just like goddamn Statue of Liberty. Y'all worship Satan, not Jesus Christ. You worship Satan. Y'all worship what came out of the atom bomb. This. Why it's so smoky? Because it's a burn up. You send them in there. That's all she wrote. Like T.I. say. Wow. Just uncovering the genocide after the genocide, and it's finally like, damn, it's right here. Well, I'm gonna drop the link for those. I'm gonna drop the link on my Patreon for my students only. So if you want to join the cast later on Monday and join the class, be on my Patreon. It's $1 a day or $30 a month. You can join the classroom itself. Come on screen. Be a good conversationalist. Develop your skill. Tell us what you think about all of this, and we're going to continue to work hard. But shout out to the family. Shout out to the people who contribute to my broadcast and make it possible and make it worth my while as much as y'all's. Michael Clark, shout out to you. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Clark. Bocat 803. For the pit, you got the keys to, Kev, to the bottomless pit, to the hellfire. That's right. You heard that too, Bocat. To the pit. Thank you for that $100 contribution. Royal Purple. Thank you, Mrs. White, with that $300 contribution. Shout out to you. I love y'all for this shit. Brian King, Deborah Nichols, shout out to y'all for making this program happen today. God bless y'all, and we're going to continue this great walk and journey wherever the truth may lead us. That's what we on. I'm not on just following ghost stories or nothing and staying in Wonderland too long, because look, we don't found a whole rising of Lucifer and his offspring. Coffee and Kush TV, I love y'all. And of course, as always,